welcome to our channel. Today we're talking about 15 foods your Shih Tzu should never eat. It's crucial to know what foods can harm your furry friend. Dogs process food differently, and some foods can be dangerous. To keep your Shih Tzu safe, avoid these foods. A well-informed owner makes for a happy, healthy dog. First up is chocolate. We all love it, but for dogs, especially Shih Tzus, it's a big no-no. Chocolate contains theobromine, which dogs can't metabolize well. Even a small amount can cause serious health issues. Dark chocolate is the most toxic. Keep chocolate away and give your Shih Tzu a safe treat instead. Next on our list are grapes and raisins. These might seem like harmless snacks, but they can actually cause sudden kidney failure in dogs. And the scary part is, we don't even know exactly what causes it. It could be a toxin present in the grapes and raisins, or it could be something else. But why take the risk? Even a small amount can be dangerous, so it's best to keep them well out of reach of your Shih Tzu. Onions and garlic, those staples in our kitchens, are also harmful to dogs. They contain compounds that can damage your dog's red blood cells, leading to a condition called hemolytic anemia. This condition reduces the oxygen-carrying capacity of the blood, which can make your dog weak, lethargic, and short of breath. In severe cases, it can even be life-threatening. This goes for all forms of onions and garlic, raw, cooked, powdered, or dehydrated. So, no sneaking your pup a taste of your garlic bread. Chapter 4. Avocado. Hold the guac. Avocados are popular, but before sharing with your Shih Tzu, think again. Avocados contain persin, toxic to many animals, including dogs. Even the flesh has persin, so avoid giving it to your dog. Persin can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and fluid buildup around the heart. Keep the guacamole to yourself and opt for dog-friendly treats. Chapter 5. Alcohol, a big no-no. Alcohol is a definite no-no for dogs. It affects their central nervous system and can cause serious health issues. Even a small amount can lead to vomiting, coordination problems, and more. Keep your Shih Tzu away from alcohol at all times. Chapter 6. Caffeine. Keep that coffee away. We all need our morning coffee, but for your Shih Tzu, caffeine can be a serious health hazard. Caffeine is a stimulant found in coffee, tea, chocolate, energy drinks, and some sodas. It affects the heart rate, blood pressure, and central nervous system of dogs, and because they are much smaller than us, even small amounts can be toxic. Symptoms of caffeine poisoning in dogs include restlessness, hyperactivity, panting, increased thirst and urination, vomiting, diarrhea, tremors, and seizures. Nuts in general are not ideal for dogs, but macadamia nuts are particularly toxic. They contain a toxin that can cause a range of neurological and muscular problems in dogs. Symptoms can include weakness, muscle tremors, vomiting, ataxia, which is a loss of coordination, hyperthermia, meaning elevated body temperature, and lethargy. It's still unclear what exactly in macadamia nuts causes these reactions, but it's best to err on the side of caution and keep them away from your furry friend. Xylitol is a sugar substitute found in many sugar-free products like chewing gum, candy, some peanut butter brands, and even some medications. While it's safe for human consumption, it's extremely toxic to dogs. Even small amounts can cause a rapid release of insulin in dogs, leading to a dangerous drop in blood sugar known as hypoglycemia. Symptoms of xylitol poisoning can include vomiting, weakness, lethargy, seizures, and liver failure. Always check the labels of any human food you give your dog, especially if it's labeled as sugar-free. You might be tempted to give your Shih Tzu a leftover chicken bone, but resist the urge. Cooked bones are a major choking hazard for dogs. Unlike raw bones, cooked bones can splinter easily, and these sharp fragments can get lodged in your dog's throat, stomach, or intestines. This can cause serious damage, leading to choking, internal bleeding, blockages, and even death. So, stick to safe and digestible chew toys for your furry friend. Chapter 10. Raw fish. Not worth the risk. While some people feed their dogs a raw food diet, including raw fish, it's not something I recommend, especially not for a Shih Tzu. Raw fish can contain harmful bacteria and parasites that can make your dog sick. Salmonella and tapeworms are just a couple of the risks associated with feeding raw fish. Plus, some types of fish, like salmon, trout, and sturgeon, can carry a parasite that can be fatal to dogs if not treated. Chapter 11. Fat trimmings, a pancreatitis trigger. We all love the taste of a juicy steak, but those fatty trimmings can spell trouble for your Shih Tzu. Fat, whether cooked or uncooked, can trigger pancreatitis in dogs. Pancreatitis is a painful inflammation of the pancreas, and it can be life-threatening if not treated promptly. So, next time you're trimming the fat off your meat, make sure it ends up in the trash, not in your dog's bowl. Chapter 12. Salt. Easy does it. While dogs need a small amount of salt in their diet, too much salt can be harmful. Just like in humans, excessive salt intake can lead to excessive thirst and urination in dogs. In severe cases, it can even lead to sodium ion poisoning, which can cause vomiting, diarrhea, tremors, seizures, and even death. So, be mindful of your dog's salt intake and avoid giving them salty snacks like potato chips, pretzels, and salted popcorn. That delicious smell of baking bread might be tempting for your Shih Tzu, but keep them away from raw yeast dough. When ingested, yeast dough continues to rise in the warm, moist environment of your dog's stomach. This expansion can cause bloating, which can be extremely painful. In severe cases, it can even lead to a condition called gastric dilatation volvulus, or GDV, where the stomach twists on itself, cutting off blood supply. GDV is a life-threatening emergency that requires immediate veterinary attention. While some dogs can tolerate small amounts of dairy products, many are lactose intolerant. Dogs lack the enzyme lactase, which is needed to break down the lactose in milk and other dairy products. This can lead to digestive upset, including symptoms like gas, bloating, diarrhea, and vomiting. If you do choose to give your Shih Tzu dairy, do so in moderation and watch for any signs of intolerance. This one's crucial. Never give your Shih Tzu any medications that haven't been specifically prescribed for them by a veterinarian. Human medications can be extremely toxic to dogs, even in small doses. What might be a safe and effective dose for us can be deadly for our furry friends. Always keep your medications safely stored out of reach of your dog, and if you suspect your dog has ingested any medication, contact your veterinarian or the ASPCA Animal Poison Control Center immediately. Thanks for watching. Make sure to keep these foods out of your Shih Tzu's reach to ensure they stay healthy and happy. Remember, a well-fed dog is a happy dog, but it's up to us, the pack leaders, to make responsible choices about what we feed them. Stick to a balanced diet of high-quality dog food and offer healthy treats in moderation. And don't forget to provide plenty of fresh water. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more pet care tips.